back to our YouTube channel. My name is James.
And I'm Kiimmy.
And today we're going to talk to you about our first date.
So we haven't discussed this, we just said what we're going to talk about, just to see how different our stories are.
We've briefly mentioned our first date on our How We Met video, didn't we?
Yeah.
But now we're going to go deeper. We're going to go to the root of the date.
Before we start the story time, make sure you click that subscribe button and make sure that your notification bell is ticked.
So you never miss a video, because we've got like 3 videos a week. Do you want to go first and give your rendition of the...
No, I thought you should go first, babe, because you've got like such an amazing memory.
You start.
Okay. For our first date, we had been talking about it for a long time, and then we finally set like a day and time. I feel like he said to me, we'll meet at 7, 8. I feel like the time wasn't specified.
No, you're correct. It was, let's meet at 7.
Wasn't I ready for 7?
No, you just got in the shower at 7.
Oh, yeah.
You said, alright, cool, I'll see you at 7.
So when he arrived, I was still getting ready.
Yeah.
And I'll let you carry on the story from there.
So obviously we live 2 hours apart, or we lived 2 hours apart. No, we don't have that problem no more. So Saturday, I was like, right, let's book it in for 7 because 7's a good time. I can go down there. It'll take me 2 hours to drive there, meet her at 7, and then have a nice day, be home in good time, back in London, ready for the next day. I drive all the way down there for 7 because I'm on time. Kiimmy, she's never on time for anything. So I drive down there, 2 hour drive, and I get there, and I text her, oh, I'm here, and I didn't have a reply.
No, you text me saying, oh, which way do I go? Because I think you kind of went the wrong way.
Yeah, I was like, which way do I go to like get to her house? You replied to which way, and that was kind of it, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I'm sure I put, I'm outside. Lo and behold, I had no reply for the whole 2 hours. So I was like, oh right, so...
I think it's an hour.
No, it's 2 hours.
I think it's an hour.
Babe, I know it's 2 hours because I was so close to going home. I was literally, this is the mad bit, I waited 2 hours. So it took me 2 hours to get there, then I'd waited 2 hours on my own, and I was like, that's it, I'm going home. So as I set off to drive back home to London, because once I'd have got on the motorway, that'd have been it.
That's it.
I'd have been like, oh, I'm ready, yeah, good one, I'm off, see you later, job's a good one. As I set off, I go out past her road, and as I get onto the main road, I get a text, and it was like, you going, oh, are you outside, I'm ready. And as I come up to the roundabout, I was like, turned it back round, came back round, and then obviously picked her up. As she opened the door, she was like, oh hey, come in. I was like, oh, okay, alright, so I come in. And I was like, oh, are we gonna head off out? And she was like, oh no, it's alright, we've got like 5-10 minutes, so.
Do you know when you're nervous getting ready and you just change your mind about every outfit that comes your way? You're like, oh, should I wear this, should I wear that, should I wear this? I changed my mind so many times and I couldn't think of outfits. Do you know, it gets to a point where you even have to go through your Instagram or your pictures just to find, did I ever have an outfit that popped and where is that outfit now? You feel like you don't own anything at that point in time. So I was just scrolling through everything, like trying to find outfits that worked out alright. I quickly got ready after that. I tried to do my makeup a little bit better than normal. Tried is a keyword. I even tried to do my eyelashes at one point. That was a fail. So I took them off, and then once I took them off, it's like, oh, I have to rub off my makeup and start again. It was so annoying. I was really trying to get ready quickly. Like, I really tried.
And you had your big hair then, didn't you?
Yeah.
You had your big hair.
Because I remember when you walked in and then you had your red check shirt.
Red check shirt, yeah.
I think you had a white t-shirt on, or the grey one. And then you had blue jeans. And then you had your brown suede, that brown suede shoes.
Brown boots, they were brown boots, yeah. You was wearing black vest, denim long shirt over the top, big hair, black ripped jeans.
Yeah, but I don't think I was wearing a black top.
And then you wore boots, black boots, but short ones.
I have black short boots.
Yeah, look, come up to like there.
I was wearing Vans.
Yes,
Vans.
Pink Vans, you were wearing the pink ones.
And I was wearing like a creamish top. So we drive out.
I'd never like driven around MK before. I'm in the car, I'm like doing all the talking and she's like, yeah.
No. Do you know, no, let me justify this bit. When I'm in a car, we play music out loud and stuff like that. And then it kind of like gives you something to talk about because it's like, oh, what song do you want to play? But you had the music so low, it was just like, so I was there like, okay.
So I'm doing all the talking, which I don't mind doing.
No, I feel like I was doing the talking too.
No, your talking was, are we going the right way, left or right? And you're like, oh yeah, right. I don't even know where I was going. I just said, where do you want to go to eat? See, this is why, fellas, listen to this, yeah? As it's a first date, if you boys don't want to do the planning, yeah, agree to meet them in their area, so that way they feel like you're doing the, oh, he's come all the way to see me, but they have to be like, oh, what's good in the area? They choose the stuff, you just turn up, because then you can set the tone for the next dates after the first one, because you know what she's gone for, like, oh, this is what I see is good, and you know what to follow it up with. So that's what I did. First date was, I'm coming to see her, but obviously I made the journey to come and see her, the endearing part. So yeah, in the car I was doing all the talking, like I was doing my normal lot of just like chit chat, and she's like, yeah.
No, I promise you, I was replying. I was nervous at this point, guys, and I was trying to, do you know, one thing you need to know about me is I'm not great on my left and right, so I don't want to look like I'm not great on my left and right. Yeah. So I'm trying to follow the sat nav and stuff like that, but I know where to go at the same time. So it's just like, I'm here testing my hands, like, so when he's like, okay, what way do I turn? Left? Right? No, left.
Third exit, that's what you used to
yeah.
do. Second exit, third exit.
I feel like if I start chatting so much, I'm gonna confuse left and right, and then I'm gonna look a bit
too much brain power was having to confuse, wasn't it? That's what it was. So, all I know is that we're gonna grab something to eat, and all you know is we're gonna go to one of these places.
Yeah, because it's like a chain of different restaurants together.
We went to Nando's first, and they were like, sorry, there's an hour queue.
It was like a 2-hour wait, actually.
So already, we're on the back foot, because I like to have things planned, don't I?
Yeah.
I feel like I've got in the car, I've done all the talking, she's not really feeling the conversation or feeling the chit chat, so I'm just like still being energetic and still talking. Then we go to this place and they're like, oh right, it's a 2-hour wait for the table. Bear in mind, I've already done a 2-hour drive and then a 2-hour wait. So we go to Present, and they were like,
an hour
wait. Yeah, an hour and a half wait. So they were like, okay, let's go all the way to the end and we'll go to TGI. We try there. Again, another hour and a half.
Wait, yeah.
I think we went back to Nando's again.
Yeah, and they were still like an hour now.
So we've gone like back, forth, and Kiimmy is sort of like, she's acting fed up. I can see she was a bit like, yeah, I know.
No, it's one of those, it's like, oh, this is embarrassing. Oh, where can we go? What can we do? It's like my brain is thinking at this point. It's not like a, oh God, I can't bother. Because normally, like all restaurants are not normally that packed. No. You can always go in, wait 5 minutes for a table and then that's it. Because I don't live in that huge town. It's never like that.
So that's it. So I'm thinking, this is not going as well as I wanted it to go. But I'm thinking, I'm cracking banter. At the end of the day, I'm going to go back home to London. So I'm just keeping the conversation flowing. So we said, let's just go to Belle Italia. Let's just go there. Yeah. We went there and they said there's a 25-minute wait, didn't they? And we were like, well, it's better than waiting
for an hour,
2 hours. So we were just like, oh, let's just wait by the bar. We'll wait until we've got a table, wouldn't we?
Yeah. At the bar, you bought me a colouring book.
Yeah. Keeping it simple. She couldn't work out a left and right, so I thought, let me just get her a colouring book with crayons. She's happy all night then.
But I actually used it. It was like a Christmassy colouring book.
Yeah.
I still actually have that colouring book. Have you got your colouring book?
I don't think you've still got it.
I do. I'll show you in the next video. I have my colouring book. Oh, see, he doesn't have his, that's why he's saying that. You made a donation to charity while we were there.
Gotta show what I can do, you know.
Yeah. Literally like 15 minutes later they gave us a table.
Yes.
We sat down on this little corner bit. We were just talking while we were waiting for the food and stuff. I remember, this is so embarrassing. So I forgot what movie it was. I was watching a movie and then the lady was giving tips on how to do well on a date. Yeah. And I remember them saying, always ask questions. It shows how interested you are and it creates a conversation and keeps you engaged. So ask questions. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna ask questions because I'm so nervous at this point. And I'm like, oh my gosh, don't mess up, don't mess up, don't mess up. So I'm like, okay, let me ask questions. Little did I know, he thinks he's being interviewed. He feels
like an interrogation. I feel like I was being interrogated. Like I said, she's not said much all night. And then when we sit down, I'm getting like, so what's your 5-year plan? What's your 10-year plan? What's your 15-year plan? How much money do you tend to make in the next 15 years?
She
never said that. No, but she did say like, so what's your 5-year plan? What's your 10-year plan? What's your 15?
No, I started off with like, so what do you enjoy doing? What do you do outside of work? Stuff like that. And then obviously you mentioned the coaching and how you coach boys at football and stuff. So I was like, how's that going? Do you enjoy it? Is that something you want to do? Or if you could be anywhere in 5 years time, what would you be? Because it's very important to know where a person is going.
She She also said, while looking at her phone, where do you see your progression within the company? I mean, with us. She was using stock questions.
No, I didn't.
She also said, have a look at your CV. Having a look at your...
No, that would be funny. But no, it was just general questions to try and get to know him. But clearly he felt interrogated. But I was just trying to get to know you and see where you're going. Because for me, I can't lie to you, if my goals are here and yours are like here and you're happy here, it's not going to work. Yeah. So I think it's always good to know upfront when you speak to someone.
It is.
Like, where they're going, what they want to do. Because in a relationship, you expect to grow together and you expect to be just motivate each other and in general grow together.
I agree with that. The bit where I felt like it was interrogation was normally there's a question, a little bit of banter, pause, wait, eat some food, next question. You bring the questions in slowly. You don't go boom, 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 boom.
No, it wasn't like that. I think you're overplaying in your head. It wasn't like that, guys. It really wasn't like that.
There wasn't a break from question to answer to question to answer.
It would go quiet for a minute sometimes.
The date never went quiet. I didn't let it go quiet for 1 minute. I was talking the whole way through.
And then obviously we ordered our food anyway. Your portion came out so small.
I know, I had the smallest portion.
Yeah, his portion came out like this and my plate was like this and it was packed. So I was like, oh, fantastic. Oh, I wore my tightest jeans and here I am. I'm about to take on this plate.
And I'm about to have like salad.
I know, because I thought it's going to be so awkward because I eat quite slow. When you finish and I'm still there, not even halfway through this plate, I was like, oh, okay, let's go do this.
And you eat slowly as well.
Yeah.
But do you know what? I don't actually remember eating of the food part because when I was so bombarded with like boom, boom, boom,
no.
I couldn't remember the food part. Like, I remember I might have had like a risotto, I think.
And I had some like nice pasta with
chicken and
ham and something else.
So so then we finished the dinner.
Before we finished the day, I think it's when the food came out, I said, let me Snapchat my food quickly.
Oh yeah, that's it, yeah.
And then when you snap and you're like, me and my sister were talking about this date for a long time and then we kept communicating. She's like, how's it going? What are you doing now? What's happening? And stuff like that. So I was like, let me Snapchat you quickly. So obviously I can't just in his face. So I was like, oh, I'm just gonna snap my food quickly, take a picture. And I was like, and then send it off to her. Yeah.
I do remember that bit. I remember you doing the food and I remember seeing like the phone flip up and then back down. So she must be like snapping my food or something as well and just having to get me in it, but I do remember that bit.
Yeah, and she was like, oh, he's really good looking. And I said, I know.
The date was really nice, wasn't it? It was really good.
Yeah, I really liked it. And I felt like I got to know him really well. In my head, it went really well, but
21 questions later.
He's saying that, oh, I was very like closed off, blah, blah, blah. But for me, I felt during like the second half, he was closed off because I didn't know what's happening. I felt I couldn't really tell whether it went well or whether it was really bad. I was like, oh.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was really good then.
Yeah, I thought it was really good, but I couldn't tell whether you thought it was really good or not.
I was thinking, you're not keen.
I thought you weren't keen.
I thought, oh, she's not that keen, so I was just sort of like, oh, cool, we've had the date, that was really good, really nice. And then we had to get back to London, so we was like, right, should we head off?
And then I'm thinking, oh gosh, I really enjoyed this. I bet he didn't enjoy it at all because he's not saying too much. So I was there like, did he like it? Did he know? I really like him. I don't know if he likes me, but it's okay.
Then we drove back, dropping off, just again, me chit-chatty.
I was chit-chatting when we were coming back. I was, because I knew the way.
Properly, yeah. So I dropped her off and then, because I didn't know how the date went, this is how I knew it was going to progress more because I really liked you.
I really liked you
because of all the chats we had before. And it was like, I was reading her wrong, thinking, oh, she's not that interested. So when I dropped off, I was like, right, I'm just going to head back to London. She was like, oh, I'm not going to see you again. And I was like, so she's keen to see me again. So I was like, Mr. Cool, and I was like, yeah, we'll do this again. You know, I'm going to get back to London though. And you were like, oh, okay, cool, all right.
Because I didn't know how it went for you, but I really liked it, and I feel like I owed it to myself to be honest, you know what I mean? If you feel like a date went well, get over your ego, step over it, cross the bridge, and just say, oh, I think it went really well. How did you think it went? Or something like that. Just give a hint. Don't think the guy can read your mind that it went well, because he might be thinking the same thing. Because I feel like if I didn't say anything, he would have just gone home thinking, nah.
I'd have gone home and been like, lovely date, lovely person, maybe we could be great friends.
So I I was like, no, I've got to just let him know. I had a great time, thank you. We should do this again sometime.
And then we did. We went on another date. Went to the cinema, then went on a couple more dates, and then that was it really. The rest was...
And then here we are.
Maybe the next story is I can tell you the story of how I asked her out. Maybe that can be the next one.
Yeah, sounds good.
Sounds good. Right, okay, so have you got anything else to add to the story?
No, that was basically it. What's the moral of that story?
You just never know.
I think if you know, you know. If you're meant to be, sometimes, even if the date doesn't go as well as you want it to, you still know there's something there.
Don't force anything. I think that's the most important thing. Don't force anything.
It has to be mutual as well.
Between lust and love. Don't rush anything, don't force anything, just roll with it and see how things go. Don't get too caught up too early and don't leave it too late.
Wow, look at you, preach.
So hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you like, comment, share and subscribe. Our subscribe button is going to be up here. Up there, and our previous videos start to pop across the screen, so make sure you all go and check those out. You know what time it is.
It is time to vogue it out.
Let's go.
And
cut.